Hi, I'm Sarah von Pollaro of Flower Empowered, and I'm the Whole Foods Market Flower Chef. Today I'm going to show you how to make a large arrangement perfect for a holiday buffet or any other sort of grand display that you might need to make for your entertaining. So the first thing I'm going to do is fill my large copper vase with greenery. So I have some beautiful seeded eucalyptus that I picked up in the floral department, and I trimmed it down a little bit. And now I'm just going to start to place it into my arrangement. Now everything is staying put because I made a tape grid on the top with my floral tape. All right, so I've got the tape grid and the greens are going in. And this is the first step to making something sort of big and full, is to fill it up with greens. I love the seeded eucalyptus because it sort of hangs over the side and adds a very sort of romantic feel to the arrangement. Looks great. All right, I've got all of that in there. Now, the next step is to take my first flower, hydrangea, and put it into the arrangement. I love this white color, and one little trick with hydrangea is to put it into hot water when you first get it home on its own, so don't mix it with the other flowers, but hot water is good for hydrangea. So try it and you'll see, even if the little buds start to shrivel up, they will pop right back with a little bit of hot water. All right, I'm cutting each stem before I place it into the vase. And that's going to be helpful so that the water can go right up. It's nice and fresh. I've got 5 stems, a perfect amount. All right, I'm sort of putting these near the edge to build up the sides. Now I have beautiful local orange tulips, and I think these are perfect for this time of year. And I'm going to give them a trim. And one thing you'll notice is that tulips grow in water, sometimes even a couple inches. It's amazing. So you sometimes want to trim them down before you use them, and again, you'll watch them grow in your arrangement over the course of a few days. So these have a lovely shape to them, which I'm going to use in my favor and have them almost fan out in the center of my arrangement. And I'll trim up a few more. Their shape is actually somewhat similar to the eucalyptus, where it's sort of flopping out. Looks great in here. Okay, I'll get more of these guys in. Sometimes it's nice to just pick up 2 at a time, give them a trim, and put them in as a group. And everything is staying put thanks to the tape grid with that floral tape. And get a few more right here. And I'm making this arrangement in the round so you can see it from all sides, thinking it would be on the center of a dining room table for a buffet or some other area where everyone's going to see it and walk around. I've got to get the last couple ones in here. I'm going to trim them up together, tuck them in, and then it's going to be time for my focal flower, tango lilies. So these are gorgeous Asiatic lilies. The interior is just this fabulous sort of deep eggplant color and the nice yellow outside. And I'll give them a trim. I'll pull off any greens which might be below the water line, which isn't good for your flowers. You want to get rid of those because the greens will disintegrate in water and create bacteria. So we're going to pull those off and then start by sticking in the tango lilies. Trim this one up and do the same thing. And the other buds will open up over time. So when you're shopping for lilies like this, it's nice to get some that have started to open, but maybe all of them aren't completely open, so that, again, your arrangement can open up over the course of a few days. There's my third one. And now, cattails. So I grew up in Missouri finding these along the river, but here you can get them in the store. And I gave them a little trim, and I'm going to stick them right into the center. And they're just a fun, upright, sort of spiky look to the large arrangement. And I think, sometimes they sort of bust open and the little seeds come out, and that one's too open. I'll leave it off to the side, but the other ones are fine. It's kind of fun to see it like that anyway. All right, got those in there. And now a little bit of produce. I couldn't make arrangement this time of year without going into the produce department. I have grapes, and I'm gonna hang them off the edge of my arrangement. So I've got a bunch of grapes here, and I'm gonna wire it to my floral pick so I can get it right down into the arrangement. So the first thing I'll do is get a little bit of wire onto my bunch of grapes. There we go, just using my floral wire to wrap up the stem. Then I'll attach it to my floral pick. Now I'm gonna trim the wire here and just wrap around. This way it's gonna stay on my pick and I'll be able to stick it right into the edge of my design and have it hang off and look beautiful. So I've got some other ones pre-picked here. I'm gonna tuck right in, and some of them are a little bit longer, you can see, so they can sort of dangle down. And I'll come in maybe over here and let that one get in there. And it can dangle down, and I can sort of hide the wire behind the greens. And it looks great. And once again, you can always pull off a grape or two during your party and have a bite for a fun little trick for your guests to see. So I hope you enjoy making a grand arrangement for your party or your home. And I thank you so much for watching. Tune in next time for more tips, techniques, and tricks of the trade.